Hello class, now that we have finished challenge number 1 and challenge number 2, we are now going to use the information that you guys came up with, and we are going to put that information on graphs. So let's go back and review. The equation that we have done together are, there are ducks and rabbits in the yard. Together they have 12 heads and 30 legs. How many of the animals are ducks? How many of the animals are rabbits? The first challenge was that we were going to find a representation for this information without using any numbers. So we came up with this graph or this chart. And as you can see, we have calculated for the 12 heads, and then we distributed the legs until we came up with 3 rabbits and 9 ducks. The second challenge was then to put an equation together, and for instance right here we came up with as a class R plus D equals 12, which is rabbits and ducks equal 12, and that is representing the 12 heads. Then we have 4R plus 2D equals 30, and what that represents is that a rabbit has 4 legs plus the duck has 2 legs, and together we should have 30 legs total. And when we plugged in the equations and we worked these out together, we came up with, again, 3 rabbits and 9 ducks. And that information was also represented here. So now we are going to go over to our Desmos graph. And first we are going to label our x-axis for the heads. So our head count will come down here. And then we're going to label our y-axis, as you can see right there, our legs. So how we represent this information is, first we're going to go in here and put in 3 because the rabbits have 3 heads in total. And when you do the math on that, because rabbits have 4 legs, we have 3 times 4 equals 12, and that represents that. So when we come here and graph it, you can see right here that we are marked at the 3 and the 12, and that's representing the information that we came up with. We are then going to do the same for our duck. Now the duck has 9 heads, so we're going to go over here on the x-axis, and we're going to find the 9, and we're going to move up until we hit right here, the 18, and can you tell me, class, why that this would be 18? Yes, that's exactly right. It's because there are 9 heads, and each of them have 2 legs each, so 9 times 2 is 18. All right, so from here, I want you guys to get your equations and your charts all together and your equations, and I want you guys to come graph your information for your equations on here, and we will continue this lesson tomorrow because we're going to do something very interesting with this. All right, class. Good luck.